Hey, what's up guys? WeebOfWeebs here with part 8 to what if Naruto had a mixed bloodline. Just before this video gets started, please join my Discord server if you have a Discord. And yeah, don't forget to subscribe and let's get started. So this part starts a couple of hours or so when Naruto took care of Sabehada and basically beat up Itachi. Naruto is thinking about what happened a couple of hours earlier, that he should have taken care of Kisame because he totally could have, but he just didn't do it because he's not cold-hearted like Orochimaru or Sasuke. And Naruto knows what happened or why Itachi massacred the Uchiha clan, so he doesn't want to kill Itachi for it because he just did it for the village. But he still doesn't know who ordered him to kill the Uchihas. He knows it isn't Danzo because he just has that feeling that it isn't Danzo. And he may not know it, but Danzo is actually soft-hearted inside. He just has this stone cold warhawk personality on the outside to show dominance or not show any weakness. So Naruto, after a while of thinking about that, just decided to let it go. So Naruto is just walking down the street, trying to look for Tsunade. The crow that Naruto sent to find Tsunade can look for Tsunade, but not exactly pinpoint her location, like on the dot, but it can pinpoint her or someone's location, but not the exact one. Just like maybe a couple of let's just say 300 meters. So in a 300 by 300 meter radius, the crow can pinpoint that's where Tsunade is, and if she moves, the radius moves with it. So Naruto comes across a bar. There, he pops his head in and he sees Tsunade Senju with her subordinate or apprentice, Shizune. Naruto goes in and sits in front of Tsunade. And Naruto says, or asks Tsunade, "Are you Tsunade Senju?" Huh? What is it to you, brat? I have something to tell you. Well, a lot of things, actually. So why don't you say we drink for it? Or drink while I'm asking questions. Okay, brat. So Naruto orders drinks, or let's just say 2 bottles, one for Naruto and one for Tsunade. And I'm just making this up on the spot, just for plot's sake. Naruto can get drunk if he's just drinking 1 bottle. He's gonna get like sober, like a little bit, but he can still think straight. Not like Tsunade level, like where she's just so drunk with just 1 bottle. Wait, no, she's not. It's whatever. So Naruto can't get drunk that easily. So Naruto and Tsunade are talking while drinking, and Tsunade asks Naruto what rank he is in the ninja system. I'm special Jonin. And how old are you? 12. Huh? You look like 16. I know. One time, I almost got laid by some chick. That was one hell of a time, but I rejected her because I don't want to get laid. But that's besides the point. I came here because I decided this myself, but you are going to be the 5th Hokage. What do you mean? Again, I decided it myself, and I talked about this with Hiruzen. You are going to be the 5th Hokage. Like I'd ever. And Tsunade just keeps ranting about how the Hokage spot is bad and all that stuff, and basically bad mouthing every Kage. And Naruto unknowingly unlocks his Sharingan or opens one of his Sharingans. Wait, no, just Sharingan. And Tsunade sees this, but it immediately goes back to Naruto's normal eye. And Tsunade immediately shuts up. Like, he just saw a Mangekyo Sharingan. Not just any Mangekyo Sharingan, an eternal Mangekyo Sharingan. And Naruto says, "Are you done?" "Because I still have some things to do, you know. And I don't intend waiting for you to stop badmouthing the Hokages. Especially my great-grandfather, the second Hokage." What do you mean?" "You may not know this, but your great-uncle has had a family. My father was Minato Namikaze, the fourth Hokage, and he had me. So, that means I am the great-grandson of the second Hokage. So that means you and me are family. And that also means I'm one of the last Senjus, Uzumaki, and Namikaze to live. And that basically means I'm royalty. Much more royalty than you. Because, again, I'm related to 3 Kages, and if you accept, I'm gonna be related to 5. Wait, no, just 4, not 5. And Tsunade like tears up a little bit, and she says, "Are you really my family?" And Naruto opens his hand, and metal comes out of it. "See, I have this bloodline. It's a mix between the Uzumaki's Kage Genkai and the wood release. I call it metal release, and it's exactly what it sounds like, metal. And my father, the fourth Hokage, left this hideout for me, or this library of wood style jutsus. And yes, my father can use wood style, and I don't know how, and I don't know why, but I have a mix of the adamantium chains and wood style, and it's far more superior than the wood style. Far more superior. And I don't even think the particle style Keketota can even destroy or dismantle the particles of one of my strongest metals. And plus, I also have the Sharingan. And I'm also good in Sealing Jutsu. I'm gonna say I'm a Kage level, at least. And you can basically call me one of the best Senjus to ever live, because I'm good in everything: ninjutsu, genjutsu, taijutsu, kanjutsu, sealing jutsus, or fuinjutsu. Basically, I'm good in everything, just like a real Senju has to be, back in the warring states. And you, my friend, are not a good Senju. You're bad-mouthing Senjus, your family, and not even good in ninjutsu and all the other stuffs. And you have the blood of an Uzumaki, so you should be good in sealing jutsus, or at least you should know some sealing jutsus. I don't even know how you're not good at sealing jutsus, because your grandmother was Mito Uzumaki, the first Jinchuriki of the Ninetales, and my mother, Kushina Uzumaki, was the second Jinchuriki of the Ninetales. And then there's me, the current Jinchuriki of the Ninetale Demon Fox. So, now that you know that you still have family left, are you willing to disappoint said family? And by this time, Tsunade is like tearing up, and Tsunade just puts both of her hands on her eyes, and she just cries, or silently cries. And Naruto goes over and pats her in the back, pats her in the back to insist that it's okay. I can forgive you. You are family after all. And Tsunade just gives a hug to Naruto, and Naruto's back just cracks. Oh, it's a little too tight. Sorry about that. I'm just so happy that I have family left. No, it's okay. My back. So do you want to go back to the village now? Sure. For family, right? Yeah, for family. Oh, just put a hand on my shoulders. Tsunade and Shizune do that, and all of them, or all three of them, disappear in a yellow flash. And Naruto appears inside of the Hokage office. And when Naruto gets there in the yellow flash, all the Anbu immediately go for Naruto, but Naruto already has or already made two katanas out of his metal release, and already clashed his swords against the Anbu swords. And Naruto says, "Relax, relax. I just got back from this Tsunade mission," and all of them let down their guard because it's Naruto and the next Hokage there. So the third Hokage says that, "Naruto, you're here early. I thought it would take you a week to fight Tsunade." "No, old man. I encountered Kisame Hoshigaki and Itachi Uchiha when I was sleeping in a hotel. Let's just say it didn't go for them. Or no, it didn't go well for them. Though I didn't kill them, I certainly crippled their backs." "What did you do?" "Nothing, I just shoved a wrestling gun to their backs. They probably have back pains now, or back problems. Whatever. I'm gonna go to sleep. I haven't slept in 12 hours. And the third Hokage says yes, and Naruto disappears in a yellow flash. And Naruto appears again, and Naruto says, "Oh yeah, I forgot. Here is where my hideout is. Don't give that card to anyone. That is just for you and your apprentice, or your subordinate only. That gives you the location, the compass for where my hideout is." "How does this work exactly?" "I made this special metal out of my metal release, and I can make different metals, different in all shapes and sizes and density, or not density, I forgot. And I basically made that so it guides back to my hideout. And my hideout is very well secured. It has 13 feet, or 15 feet, 13 feet thick walls, metal walls. Not even Hashirama's wood style can pierce through that. And just so you know, my metal style is superior to wood style. It's not weak to flames. Heck, it's not weak to anything. And no, it can't rust." So Naruto again disappears in a yellow flash. And Naruto appears in his hideout, and Naruto says, "Madara, why were you all gone all of a sudden? I didn't see you or didn't feel you." "I didn't want to see the Uchiha." Looking at him just makes me feel sympathy or sad, because he sacrificed everything, his family, his brother's love for the village. Definitely a true shinobi on my dad. I know. I wish to get him from the Akatsuki someday. Same here. So, Tsunade Senju and Shizune is coming. You better hide or something. And how long do you plan keeping me a secret? Not for long, I guess. You and me in a couple of weeks are going on a training trip. We're going to go to Kiri, and we're gonna help the rebels win the Bloodline war. Why do you want to help them? Because they suffer. And killing the third or the fourth Mizukage may bring us to peace. Because I don't want children feeling pain, feeling fear whenever they go out and go outside their houses in Kiri. So that's what we're going to go to in a couple of weeks. And there we're going to make a name for ourselves. A name? You have any suggestions? Yes, I have the perfect name and the perfect outfit for us. I will be the left side of the outfit and you will be the right side. So basically, the left side is gonna have designs and the right side won't. But for you, the left side won't have the design and the right side will. So basically, a kind of dope or a cool outfit. And what's our name? The Sharingan Brothers. I like it. So, what are we gonna do once the Bloodline War ends? I have to master Crow Summoning or Crow Sage Mode or Boiling Crow Sage Mode. And with that, if I master it, I will get the boil release, and I will get fire release coupled with the boil release. So I want to master said Sage Mode and help more people. Just make Kiri a better place for kids and their fathers and suffering peoples. If that's what you want, I'm gonna do it. Thank you. I feel the chakra signature coming here. You better hide. Again, when are you planning to reveal me to them? How about tomorrow? Okay. So Madara disappears in a Shanshin. And right as Naruto or Madara disappears in a in a Shanshin, Tsunade and Shizune put it's kind of like a key card. The card that Naruto gave to Tsunade. It's kind of like a thick card or kind of like a phone, you can say, and it has like compass in it, and it also have some mechanisms to basically work like a key card. And when the key card gets close to Naruto's base, like literally like on top of it, a like fence post or a controller thing will reveal itself, and Tsunade or someone will put the card there to basically open Naruto's base. And they arrive. Naruto greets Tsunade and Shizune, and Naruto says, "Welcome to my base. I call it ground metal." Tsunade looks around with Shizune, and Naruto says, "How do you like it? It's big. How did you make this?" Metal release. That's all it is. Oh yeah, I also have all 4 chocolate natures. Well, I'm about to get the 5th one, maybe in the next year or so. Huh? What do you mean by that? I have some things to talk to you about when you become Hokage. So, do you become Hokage tomorrow? Yes, the inauguration will occur tomorrow. Or will happen tomorrow. Good. I have some things to tell to you and the old man. Some groundbreaking, mind-blowing stuff. And I tell you, it's not what you expect. And in a couple of weeks, I'm gonna go on a training trip for 3 years. Why? The Akatsuki are after me, and I don't want to put the village to harm, so I'm gonna go on a 3-year training trip. Oh, and Naruto gives Tsunade her own sealing bracelet, kind of like again what Naruto has in his right arm. It's a bracelet that Naruto can expand with a kind of like a button press, and it will expand again to his forearm or hit up to his shoulder. Wait, no, his I forgot what it's called. So basically, it'll expand, and there's gonna be seals there that Tsunade can put her stuff there. And Tsunade says, "What is this?" It's a new invention I made. It's a kind of like a backpack. It's a sealing scroll. It's filled with sealing scrolls. So you just press this button over here. Naruto presses the button, and it'll open up and cover your forearm, and it'll reveal sealing jutsus there that you can put your stuff in it. You made this? Yes. So Naruto gives Shizune and Tsunade a bracelet, And Naruto says, there's rooms over in the end of the hall there. So you just put your stuff there, I guess. I'm gonna go and make some dinner. So Naruto makes some dinner, and so it's not Tsunade and Shizune get settled in. So we time skip to the next day. The inauguration for the 5th Hokage has just ended, and officially Tsunade is now the 5th Hokage. Naruto is in the Hokage office with Shizune, Tsunade, and the 3rd Hokage, and Naruto says, I have some things to tell to you all, but first I need to ask you to, Tsunade, leave the Anbu in the room, or leave the Anbu in the room. Get the Anbus to leave the room. Yeah. So Tsunade waves off the Anbu, and Naruto knows that, or can feel Madara's chakra signature, but they cannot. And Madara just got in, and then Naruto does his own version of the privacy seal, and basically the whole room is getting covered with metal, and it's soundproof, jutsu proof, Byakugan proof, metal box. So Naruto says, do you wanna know how I have the Sharingan? Yes, Naruto, I was baffled on how you have the Sharingan, because you weren't an Uchiha. Yes, I'm not an Uchiha, but I do have the Sharingan. Not just any Mangekyo Sharingan, or not just any Sharingan. Madara Uchiha's Sharingan. And everyone's like, what do you mean? See, Madara Uchiha never died when him and Hashirama fought at the Valley of the End. Madara used the Izanagi to rewrite reality, and that's basically what the Izanagi does. It rewrites reality. It's Genjutsu, but in the real world. Madara used this to seem like he died to Hashirama, but in truth, he didn't. He just used the Izanagi. And we fast forward to a couple of decades later. Madara now has the Rinnegan, Eyes of the Gods, and gave it to someone to start a dream, a foolish dream. Then Madara, now knowing the truth, decided to turn over a new leaf, and decided to go to Konoha to look for help, for someone to help him right his wrongs. And when he got there, the Uchiha massacre have already been... Wait, no, the Uchiha massacre hasn't happened yet, because it is 12 years with the Kyuubi attack. So when Madara got to Konoha, he saw that the village was destroyed. Well, a part of it. This was the end of the Kyuubi attack. And he switched places with someone dead. And you might know him. Hiruzen. He switched places with Iruka Umino. What do you mean, Naruto? Yes, all this time, Iruka has been Madara Uchiha, posing as him. He was never weak. He never displayed any true emotions. He was playing with you, just reading you, kind of like what you read other people. And then eventually, he stumbled upon me. He revealed himself to me and gave me one of his eyes. And then I gave him one of my eyes. Then I knew the truth about what was going to happen, when it's going to play out, and how it's going to happen. So I need all of you to help me wrap this up, because I can't hide him for long. Then Madara appears in beside Naruto. The Madara Uchiha, like Force Shinobi, the same outfit, the samurai outfit thing that Mother wears, and his long hair, and he looks like he's in his prime. And Mother says, "Hello, Hiruzen Sarutobi. Suna Senju Shizune." And all of them, except Naruto, of course, and Madara, are like dumbfounded, like they're shocked to the point that they haven't even moved in like 2 minutes or so. And then after 2 minutes, Naruto says, "So are you guys done admiring Madara Uchiha in his prime?" How is Madara Uchiha here? And how is he alive? And in his prime? I thought he was supposed to be 100 years old by now. You don't have to worry about that, Hiruzen. So, me and Mother here, are going to go to a training trip, or on a training trip, and we're gonna go to Kiri to help out in the Bloodline War. There, we will make a name for ourselves. We will be known as the Sharingan Brothers. And we need to, get out of the village to train, and also to get the Akatsuki away from the village. But I can already stop them, with the help of Mother, of course, but I want to get stronger. I have some ways to get stronger. Ways that you don't know. So I'm asking permission to leave in a week to go to said training trip. Do you concur? Yes, if it means you not letting Mother Uchiha destroy the village. Don't worry. I'm not gonna destroy the village. I'm actually going to help it. Again, what Naruto just said. I turned over a new leaf. So, we go to the next day. Sasuke gets confronted by the Sound 4. And Naruto, before Sasuke even was found out that he left the village, Naruto and Madara already left to go to the Kiri. And they're wearing this dope outfit, man. So Naruto has his hair trimmed again, kind of like Kawaki's style, and Madara dyed his hair blonde. And did the same thing, matching Naruto and Madara's hairstyles. And both of them are wearing black turtleneck shirts, long sleeve shirts, with black shinobi pants, with kunai pouches on their back or in their butt, and a dagger holster in their thighs or their calves. And then they have katana in their backs, and they have a zipped up jacket. In Naruto's left side is going to be black stripes, red stripes with black markings, black kanjis, and everything. It goes from Naruto's front left side, to Naruto's back left side. And Madara has the same thing, but on his right side. And again, Naruto's right side and Madara's left side are completely black. Kind of like a kind of black material that doesn't reflect light whatsoever. Like 0% light is going to be reflected by said fabric or outfit. And that's a special type of clothing that they're wearing. So basically all that I said, that was the perfect black that has ever to be existed in the Narutoverse. And Naruto's jacket and Madara has a hood, and they can put a mask on, kind of like Kakashi's mask, and they can also put a hood on, which the hood is completely black, and that hood also has a mask as well. So the upper part of the mask, and it clips onto the lower part of the mask, kind of like Kakashi. So Naruto and Mother are going to look identical, and they have a drip, they're kind of like ninjas in a way, but their left sides are going to be red stripes, and mother is going to be red stripes on the black, and is the right side, and they don't have like that baggy or the basically the baggy thing or the whatever. Just search up on Ninja. They don't have that like thick thighs or thick clothing on their legs and all that stuff. They have tight clothing, but they're not. It's not tight around the crotch, of course. And both of them will have their Sharingan blazing if they have it on. And I'm telling you, it's cool. Like, if you see them and you're the enemy, like, it's game over for you because you just feel this ominous aura, this aura of death, basically. And you just see Mother and Naruto. Naruto's in the left side, Mother is in the other side, looking down at you like they're on a tree, like squatting down. Then this is just a scenario. Naruto says, "You shouldn't have messed with us, kid." And both of them said that in the exact same time and the exact same tone, and both of them disappear in your point of view, and you get stabbed in the back by two swords. That's basically what would happen if you encounter them. So yeah, this is where I'm gonna leave it off. Subscribe for the next part. Join my Discord server. It's in the link down below. And yeah, peace.